Boba, otherwise known as bubble tea, is an amazing sweet treat that me and millions of other people, well, I'm sure it's millions of other people, but millions of other people around the world love to enjoy on a routine basis. If you're one of the unfortunate souls that has not tried bubble tea, I would encourage you to go out and find a good boba place and enjoy some boba.
Bulbasaur Boba.
Now, as the title of this video would lead you to believe, it's not as easy to enjoy your sweet treat of bubble tea when you're old. Okay, originally I was gonna name the video, Why Getting Bubble Tea Sucks When You're Old. But then I realized, I'm not actually old. I'm just a millennial, right? And you know, all of us millennials, we feel like we're old, but we're actually, you know, we're not that old. Even though you freaking Zoomers in my audience call me old, I know I'm still young, okay? I'm on the younger end of the millennial spectrum, so I'm young. Also, I can't really call myself old because a lot of my friends are older than me and they're like, Coco, you need to stop. You're not old, you need to deal with it. Anyways, let's get into why getting boba isn't as, you know, enjoyable when you get older. Spoiler alert, a lot of it has to do with health. That thing that gets harder and harder to take care of the older you get. But we're not gonna start with health. We're gonna start with finances. So bubble tea inflation is real, okay? Over the past 10 years, bubble tea is inflated. I would guesstimate, you know, as an internet economist, I would guesstimate that the price of bubble tea has gone up 20% in the past 5 to 10 years, which is on the low end because I've seen boba for $8 to $9 and even more. What? That's ridiculous. Like when I go into a boba place, I actually think to myself, I'm like, okay, should I get $6 boba or could I get 2 packs of Pokemon cards? And yes, I know that most people don't compare purchases using the metric of packs of Pokemon cards, but it's me, okay?
That explains it.
In reality, this is a very good question because if I get 2 packs of Pokemon cards, at least after I open the packs of Pokemon cards, I'll still have the cards that I get. Versus if I get bubble tea, my bubble tea no longer exists because it's a consumable, and the gamers should understand the term consumables. I mean, all people should, but the gamers especially. So the bubble tea is a consumable, which means it's a one-use thing. We're not disgusting, so we're not gonna make it a two-use thing. And also, if I'm being completely honest, I sometimes feel a little bit sick after drinking a bubble tea because I'm old and bubble tea has a lot of sugar, which brings us to point number 2, health. Sugar, diabetes. When you get older, your body is less capable of, you know, processing all this sugar and stuff. So when you consume high sugar things like bubble tea, you can feel a bit sluggish. And also, fun fact, I didn't know this, but did you know that having a high sugar intake can affect your skin? It can make your skin break out or, you know, get wrinkled. It can make you age faster. I did not know this. My girlfriend told me this when I was talking about the video idea. Isn't she a great girlfriend? She helps me research and actually helped add to this video. So, thank you, girlfriend. Also, thank you, Mr. Cat. You're so cute. Mr. Cat is my girlfriend's cat, and I love him very much. So leave a like for Mr. Cat. But yeah, it's not just the high sugar content in boba that's bad. It's the caffeine. I'm old now. I can't just have caffeine willy-nilly whenever I want. If I drink caffeine after like 2 p.m., I am totally screwed. I will not be able to get to sleep at night if I drink caffeine after 2 p.m., which means I have to look at the menu and I have to look at, okay, what's not caffeinated? And spoiler alert, it's usually not a lot of options on the menu. So if you run a boba shop, think about that. Think about that for the older people, that we want bubble tea, but minus the caffeine, please. And also, did you know that caffeine doesn't actually give you energy? Instead, what it does is it makes you think you're not tired when you are still tired. Or at least that's my understanding of what it does. So that's all I have to say on that.
You're useless! Useless!
And even with the cost of the boba and the sugar in the boba and the caffeine in the boba, we're not done yet, okay? When you go to a boba place, they don't only have boba. They have salt and pepper or spicy popcorn chicken. And if you've never had Taiwanese popcorn chicken, which is what they serve in boba places, you are missing out because it's amazing. KFC is trash. Stop eating KFC popcorn chicken. Instead, go get popcorn chicken from a boba place. But oh no, when you're old, you have to worry about things like cholesterol. There's nothing for me to point to, so cholesterol. And high cholesterol can contribute to heart disease.
That's not good.
And you know, fun fact, actually, it's terrifying fact, I'm going to talk about this in a further video, but diabetes also contributes to high cholesterol and heart disease. And you can get diabetes from the previously mentioned sugar. So when you're an adult and you're a health conscious adult, going to get boba is a bit more complicated and less fun.
This is so sad.
But with all that said, just because boba is sugary and popcorn chicken has cholesterol and fat doesn't mean that you should just avoid it, okay? Just like everything in life, the key is moderation and understanding nuance. And understanding moderation and nuance is gonna be a theme throughout all my videos. So if that's something you appreciate, definitely subscribe and leave a comment too for the algorithm. Thank you. So does that mean it's okay to drink boba?
Yep.
Because every once in a while, you need to treat yourself. You should give in and have, you know, your sugary boba drink. But also, it doesn't have to be completely sugary because a lot of boba places will let you adjust the amount of sugar that you have in your boba drink. So instead of getting the 100%, you can just get 50%. And also, maybe now that you're older, if you go to a boba place after a certain time, you can say, okay, I'm only gonna get the non-caffeinated drinks. I'm gonna be a pal to my future self and not consume something that's gonna keep me up all night, okay? And also, I just realized that I forgot to say something on the money topic, but you know, I measure financial decisions using the metric of packs of Pokemon cards, which are $3 a pack, even though MSRP is $4, because we only buy deals, okay? But other millennials will probably be thinking, you know, either I get this bubble tea, or I save, or I invest in stocks, because unfortunately, we're getting old, millennials, okay? We need to think about our financial futures. So you can't just go out and get bubble tea every day, okay? Unless you're making decent money, then, you know, enjoy it. But you probably still shouldn't because of the whole health thing. Unless you're a young, tiny Asian woman. Because for some reason, tiny, young Asian women metabolize, they drink boba all the time. I have a couple friends. They're tiny, fit Asian women. And they drink bubble tea all the time, and they don't grow. They just stay the same size. It's mind-blowing. It's like, what are your genetics, bro? I want them. I want genetics like those. My genetics don't work like that. This is unfair. But yeah, next time you go into a bubble tea shop and you're thinking about, how do I invest in myself? Do I buy boba or do I buy stocks? Think to yourself, you're already at the boba place, so it would be a waste of the gas money, so you might as well get some boba, but invest in your health by getting lower sugar boba and maybe a flavor that doesn't have caffeine, and maybe get some less spicy popcorn chicken, because honestly, us old people, us millennials, probably shouldn't be eating crazy spicy stuff because our digestive systems, and I know especially because I have Crohn's disease and it sucks, okay? Take care of your health. Anyways, be an awesome static head and check out another video, or, you know, just join the Discord and hang out with the Static Nation. Now, we open some Pokemon cards.
What the hell? I got this LP. This is amazing. Oh my god, oh my god, this is amazing.